It's Thursday, the 26th of April 2018, and welcome to Navigating Your Day. So in Jinjin-Jitsu, safety energy lock number 26 came into the universe meaning complete. That which was, is, and will be. Safety energy lock number 26 helps us to connect to that part of ourselves that is eternal. That which was, is, and will be. That part of us that is enough in all areas. That part of us that is vast and limitless. And safety energy lock number 26 is located on the palm of the hand, so you can hold it like that, you can hold it like that, you can hold it like that, or you can put your palms together and hold it like that. And so the beauty of safety energy lock number 26 is that when we can connect to that part of ourselves that is bigger than anything, any of the human experiences that we are having, it helps to put things in perspective, and it helps you to connect to that deep well of inner knowing that you are going to be okay no matter what. So 26 is an 8. 8 is an earth number. So we've got an earth number for the 8, we've got an earth number for 4, and we've got a water number which is the 2, and those three numbers make up the root of the life map today. 8 is about practicality. 8 is about getting the job done. 8 is about getting real. So, in as much as we can connect to the vastness of our limitless soul and our potential, 8 says, okay, well, now that you've done that, and you've got some clarity, and you've restored some peace, what are you actually going to do? What is the next step? What are you going to do? So 8s are about getting the job done. They're also about finding solutions. Practical solutions. So how do you want to be? How do you want to show up in your life? How do you want to feel? I want to feel abundant, or I want to feel generous, or I want to feel joyful. Okay, so what can you do? What can you practically do that can help you connect to that feeling today? And if you did that every day, then you would start engendering more of that feeling, and then your life would shift. So 8 is about finding practical solutions for us. 8's also about meeting deadlines, about getting the job done. So 8s can be quite extreme in that they can be very self-sacrificing. They can sacrifice themselves and other people in order to get the job done. So that is something that we do have to guard against today. The 4 from April is, of course, helping us to stay in integrity within ourselves. It's helping us to see the big picture of where it is we want to go. It's helping us to see the pitfalls as well as the wonderful parts, so that we are not blinded to only seeing one side. It's actually showing us the truth. And it's helping us to see the truth of ourselves, to see the truth of who we really are. So again, when we can connect to safety energy lock number 26, we can see the truth of who we are beyond just our human characteristics. But 4 helps us to see the truth of who we are within our human incarnation. So, you know what? It shows us where we're weak. It shows us where we lie. It shows us where we betray. It shows us where we steal. It shows us where we cheat. It shows us where we're magnificent also. But it basically shows us the whole picture of our personality. And the more we can integrate that, the more integrated we become, and the more expansive we actually are and able to become, and the more we can truly be of service in the world. So we've of course got the 2 from 2018, and the 2 helps us to see the balance. It is a water number. It helps us to connect to the feeling, so that we don't get lost in all the rigidity and the practicality of what the earth numbers are telling us to do today. It helps us to connect to our emotions. It helps us to connect to, okay, I've got this deadline that I want to finish, but how can I nurture myself? Am I nurturing myself or punishing myself in order to get there? And what can I do to nurture myself in this process of meeting the deadline or completing the task? The hero today is the 5, and 5 in the hero position makes us adaptable. 5 in the hero position is about taking risks. 5 in the hero position is about pushing boundaries. It's about adapting. It's about being inventive and creative and networking and reaching out and connecting to other people. It's an air number, so it brings us beautifully analytical thinking, clarity of mind, air energy into the day, and it will help us to adapt to whatever is going on, and it'll also help us to not be too bogged down in the practicality and the reality of our everyday lives. 5, as I said, helps us to adapt. So if life throws you a curveball today, if there's a circumstance that seems like a real curveball, just know that if you can connect to that energy of the 5, it's about being able to adapt. It's about being able to take any situation and turn it on its head, and then find practical ways of moving through it. Those are the gifts that we have available to us for today. The villain of today is the 4. Now, When we have 4 in the villain position, then we lie to ourselves. Honestly, I can sugarcoat it, but that's actually the truth. We lie to ourselves, and in lying to ourselves, we lie to others because we show a part, or we portray something that is not necessarily authentic in the world. So 4 makes us blind to our blind spots. It actually makes us blind to our shadow. It makes us blind to those parts that we don't want to see. And that can hinder our connection to this deep expansiveness of who we really are. So just know that, you know what, today you might go, oh, I know I should exercise, and I know I feel wonderful when I exercise, but actually, I've had a really hard week, and even though I haven't exercised for the last 7 days, I think maybe I should just rest, and then I'll do like a longer session tomorrow. That's 4 in the villain position, just tripping you up, all right? So be alert and awake and aware. So today there's no finger to hold. Today we're holding the palm of the hand. We're holding it like this, or we're holding it like this, or we can give ourselves the Jitsu big hug, where you put your thumbs on the front of your chest and you put your hands underneath your armpits, and your fingertips will be resting on safety energy lock number 28. So when we take a couple of deep breaths in this particular position, then we connect not only to who we really are and the limitlessness of our being, but we open our hearts so that we can actually radiate that out into the world. I hope you have an amazing Thursday, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.